monitor everything. Now, who the hell is the UN to tell other countries what not to watch on their internet? Who the hell are they? But it's not them that's doing it, it's the elites. Because you know what, Kissinger, was it Kissinger? They said that the internet is the worst, actually it's Rockefeller. He said that the internet is the worst thing that could ever happen. Why? Because the truth is coming out. Alright? So they want to stop this word completely. So they have the power to do that. They have the power to shut us down. But they can't stop it because the word of the Lord is still here. The Most High is not time yet. Alright? Read that again.
It says, woe to them that devise iniquity.
That's the destruction to them that devise iniquity, sin on top of sin. That the elites they know the scriptures, they know the laws, but yet they'll go the opposite ways. They'll allow certain things to happen because what? They're the devil. But they themselves they're not practicing these things. Like the apostle said, the Rothschilds, none of the children, the men are fucking homosexuals. Well, they are homosexuals, but they're not gonna get married to another one because they keep it in the family because they know a man and a woman they gotta bring the next generation. But yet they allow these copper tops, these idiots, to do these things because they're stupid. And they don't think in their head that a man and a man are not supposed to get together. Something wrong right there. They go whatever their power says, man. Obama says tomorrow every man's supposed to have a boy child, but as a lover, the whole rest of the flock of the world will do the same fucking thing. Because these people are stupid. That's why these elites, they get away with murder, man. But it's not a 1, 2, 3 thing, it's a process of time. You know?
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
Yeah, they practice it. They make it happen. They cannot go to sleep without finding a way to fuck the nation of Israel over. They cannot they can't go to sleep without some type of destruction throughout the whole entire world, man. They cannot do that, man. Because they are the devil, man. Only the devil would want to destroy everything that's in this world. Want to destroy life, period. Alright? What you got? Give me go ahead.
Isaiah 10:1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees.
And what is the unrighteous decrees? Brothers has stated it earlier. You go in the subway, you're dead tired. You open your leg a little bit. Now you can't even do that as a man. If nobody's sitting around, they'll give you a ticket. Or you spit, man spreading. Or you spit in the ground, they'll give you a ticket. Or, the most common thing, you have a wife or a girlfriend that you've been with, you got into a relationship for many years, you have a child by her, it don't work out, she can put you as child support. And then, if you don't pay your child support, you can just get locked up. So you get locked up for not paying your child support. When you do get out, you can't get a job because everybody looking at you like you're a wanted criminal, like you're the most evilest person on the whole planet Earth. And now you can't get another job, you can't support the child, and guess what happens? You go right back to jail. Or you go to jail over some bullshit case that he says, she says shit, right? It ruins your whole entire life. Then you have no choice but you become a criminal. These are all unrighteous decrees, man.
Suspend your license.
And it's suspend your license, which they say is a privilege, by the way, but it's supposed to be a free land, right? But it's a privilege to drive a vehicle, which they suspend your license. Then it fucks up your whole entire credit, everything. Everything gets messed up from one mistake. But the so-called white man, he could go to a judge. If he don't pay his child support, he'll get a reprieve because what? He can afford a good lawyer. See, this whole land, this whole system is all a trap. It's about who has the money. The poor of this world don't have no money. So the poor of this world is always the victim of the ruler. All right? That's why these are grievous decrees, man. You know? Because ain't it a grievous thing to go to jail for no goddamn reason? Well, you didn't do nothing, you didn't hurt nobody. You didn't steal nothing major for somebody. You didn't change, you didn't fuck somebody's life up. But they want to lock you up and throw away the key for some stupid, dumb little shit. You know?
Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
Which they have prescribed, because when you go to a doctor, they prescribe you medicine. They tell you, to give you an order, look, you must take this amount of medicines to make you feel better. Which it doesn't make you feel better. But that's what they do with their laws. You gotta just take it in. You pay, and here in New York, we pay $2.75 for one fare, one way. But if you walk between the trains, you get a $75 ticket. Or if you hop the train, you get it's like a $100 ticket.
That's stupid.
Which is stupid, because if you could afford $2.75, how are you gonna afford $100 and fine? What's the logic behind that? Only a devil would do something like that, man. These are the draconian laws that the so-called white men implemented on the people. And they first get pissed off, but then they just suck it up. Why? Because they just lie down for whatever he says to do. You know?
Turn aside,
Go ahead.
to turn aside the needy from judgment.
And turn aside the needy from judgment. When somebody robs you, if a company robs you blindly, you can't have no money coming to you whatsoever, all right, to pay your bills. Then you get kicked out your house because you couldn't pay your bills. There's no representation. So you and the needy that needs somebody to represent you right, to take care of you correctly. But since you don't got the financial gains to do it, nobody's gonna look at your case. All right? That's how America is built. It's not built for the poor, it's built for the rich. And the rich always seems to be the same people, the so-called white man. He's the only people that get away with anything. He make laws and he change it in the same breath. Remember the article that you sent? Remember the article that you sent? Was it last week? I just sent the census people.
Oh yeah, the census. Yeah.
Break it down real quick.
Pretty much, man. This fucking place is being exposed to the point where they're showing you that even fucking it's coming out to where the job situation, how it's favoritism being shown. You know, there's no such thing as an equal equal opportunity. All right, you know that fucking law that they have. They can't discriminate against you from race, color, gender, all that shit, which is bullshit. All right, because even the fucking I got the article. Hold on, I just pull it up.
Because I was telling a brother, the whole America's corrupt. So everything about America is corrupt. From every small business you can think of, everything's corrupt. So you got on one hand, the FBI can come and kick in your door to declare you a terrorist, but at the other hand, or could be the CIA, will go and terrorize other countries. Because everything is corrupt in this land, man. What you got?
So Psalms 7 and 11. The Most High judgeth the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
Every day the Lord is pissed off with the wicked because they make everything more grievous. If the righteous men of the Lord go through hell every single day, do you not think the Lord is going to judge the wicked? The Lord is about to make some major judgment, man. That's why you see the so-called white man, he gets away with everything he wants to. Right now, he have not tasted any type of hardship. He have not tasted no chastisement at all. But the Lord is doing everything for a reason. Because when everything happens, it's all going to happen at one time. He's going to lose everything. From his power, to his wealth, to his army, to his strength, to his children, everything.
Real quick, this is Job 34 and 18. It says, is it fit to say to a king, thou art wicked, and to princes, ye are ungodly? This is Job 34 and 18. Is it fit to say to a king, thou art wicked?
And you can't tell a king that he's wicked. because they can't have rule over your life.
About the young brothers, the numbers.
Even the prophets has fear, how much fear that they had from them, from the people. They couldn't go up to a king and talk any type of smack. Then that Nathan had to supplant David and to bring out his own judgment. So you can't go up to a king and say he's wicked, because your life, he has your life on the line, you know.
And to princes, ye are ungodly.
Even a prince, because a prince is just nothing but a son of a king. He has power as well, you know.
How much less to him that accepteth not the persons of princes, nor regardeth the rich more than the poor.
Now who's that talking about? That's talking about the Most High. The Most High is no respect of persons. So no matter how, whatever power seat that you're in, the Lord is going to bring judgment. He's going to bring judgment, man. No matter what you do, how much wealth that you have, no matter if you did donate all types of millions of dollars to the poor, if your judgment is to be put to death, your judgment will be put to death, man. You know what?
For they are all the works of his hands.
They are all the works of the Lord's hands. So the Lord put the so-called white man in the power seat to destroy him, man. That's what that's telling you right there. So it doesn't matter who's on top, all right? The Lord is going to put them, they're going to put their ass to sleep.
Yeah, it's an article. There's an article on RT. It's called Sex Fraud Retaliation, Pervasive Misconduct Found at U.S. Census Bureau. Okay? It says employees at the U.S. Census Bureau's hiring office cost the taxpayers over $1 million by falsified time cards, broke rules by hiring friends and family, and
most of us brothers is in a union. Now everybody that's in a union is family members in that union. But how do you make it for everybody else? You only just bring me as your family members. All right, that show you the corruption of America, you know.
And threatened whistleblowers who reported them. Government inspectors have found.
So this is supposed to be a free land.
Yeah.
The people that's supposed to be the whistleblowers are being threatened not to blow the whistle, not to tell on the corruption that's going on. See, it's okay when they could do it.
Yep.
But when the lower class does it, it's a problem. That's what it's all boiled down to. It's okay for a so-called white man to go and have sex with a little child, a pedophile. They'll say that he got mental illness or whatever. But shoot up a movie theater, they'll say he got a mental illness. But if it's a Negro or a Latino, put his ass to death. All right? This is a corruption of America, you know?
It says at least 9 employees of the Bureau Census Hiring and Employment Check Office engaged in pervasive misconduct over several years.
For several years, but that goes beyond several years. That's for long. This is coming out. This is what's coming out.
It's undeniable. You can't hide it.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. That's what it was. What's that? What was the shit again? The Teamsters and all this and that. That's why they created unions, because everything was corrupted. You know.
Says a report by the Office of the Inspector General for the Department of Commerce, the Bureau's parent agency, citing widespread time and attendance abuse, misuse of office, and repeated attempts to retaliate against a perceived whistleblower. The OIG investigated 40 current and former employees, finding a systemic, however the fuck they want to say that, pattern of time and attendance abuse by the significant portion of the check office since the start of the decade.
Since the start of the decade. So this shit been going on for over 10 years. That's just being reported. All right? You know?
Between 2010 and 2014, check employees claimed at least 19,162 hours they never actually worked.
Now, if you go to work, you're not gonna get, if you leave that job for whatever reason, you're not gonna get paid for that job. You're not gonna get paid 8 hours or whatever every hours. But they're above the law. That's what they're trying to say. The so-called white man, one breath, will write a law and say, you gotta, this, everybody gotta abide by this.